welcome back, or welcome if you are new. Got a little practice here for you as a break from your desk. So many of us are spending more time now at computers, working from home, working at desks, and it's good to just get the body up and moving. Not only does it help you physically, so it helps keep those aches and pains away, especially from the back, but it also helps you mentally. So when we get the body moving, it helps us to concentrate and helps us to be more efficient and effective in our day. So without further ado, we will jump on the mat and get started. So make sure you're wearing something you can move in, so don't worry if that's still your work clothes. Just as long as you can move your arms about and move your legs, we're all good. You don't have to be wearing anything fancy. You don't even need a yoga mat, just a little bit of space on the floor. So we're going to just start by standing and tuning into the body. So standing with your feet hip distance apart, standing up nice and tall. We're going to bring the left hand onto the heart center, right hand onto the belly, and just lowering the gaze or closing the eyes. Just taking a little bit of time, drawing the awareness in, checking in and noticing how you're feeling. So quite possibly your mind is racing, thinking of the to-do list, thinking of all those little jobs you need to do at the computer and away from the computer. Well, don't worry, those jobs will still be there when you finish this practice. So see if, just for now, you can let go of those lists, of those worries, and just allow yourself to be fully present. Letting go of those stresses and tensions, and giving yourself permission to be fully present in your practice and in your body. And see if you can become present with your breath. Breathing through the nose as best as you can. Gently trying to deepen the inhale, lengthen the exhale. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose. Lovely, and try to maintain this awareness on the breath throughout the practice. We're just going to release the hands down by the sides. Walk the feet out a little bit wider than hip distance. So let the hands be nice and heavy. Nice and simple, we're just going to twist from side to side. So let the hands hang. Let the gaze move with the twist. But if you start to feel dizzy at all, keep the gaze straight ahead. You can start to bend into the knees, making that twist a little bit bigger. Letting the arms come up a little higher. And starting to lift the heels. Letting that twist grow a little bit. Bringing the arms up so they're waist height. And then up again, bringing them to shoulder height. You can let the breath sigh out as you go. Releasing any tension in the body. Letting go of those stresses. Great, bring the arms up so they're up above the head. I like to refer to this as the Muppet twist because I always feel like Kermit the Frog when I do this one. So let go go of any attachment to looking any certain way. So if you feel a bit silly, that's cool. Embrace the silliness. It's good to be silly sometimes, even if we work super serious jobs and spend time at the computer being very serious and very professional. We all need to let a bit of silly out sometimes. Cool. Bringing the arms back down towards shoulder height. Keep sighing that breath out. Bringing the arms back down towards waist height. Starting to let that twist slow down a little. Great. Bringing the arms down so they're back towards hip height. And then finding that movement coming towards a natural end. Until gradually you find stillness in the body. Just walk the feet back in a little. And see if you can close the eyes or lower the gaze. Just noticing that energy flowing through the body. Fantastic. And make sure your feet are back towards hip distance apart. With your inhale, we're just going to reach the arms up towards the ceiling, lifting the chest. And with your exhale, good bend in the knees, sweep the arms down and back. So inhale, reaching up, keep a nice bend in the knees. Exhale, sweep the arms down. So it's like you're doing a ski swing. So inhaling, reaching up. Exhale, sweep the arms down. And just flow with your breath. Again, if you start to feel dizzy at all, just keep the gaze straight ahead and make the movement a little slower, not coming down quite so low. But if you feel good, taking that gaze with you. So as you inhale, looking up, as you exhale and sweep the arms down, sending the gaze down towards the legs. Fab. Just one more. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, swing the hands down. Then with your next inhale, reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, draw the hands down towards prayer in front of the heart. Lovely. Just take a moment, letting the breath settle, letting the body settle. Then we're going to bring the arms into eagle arms. So taking the arms out at shoulder height, palms facing forward. We're going to bring the arms in, giving yourself a big hug with the right arm on top. So wrapping the arms around. If you can, see if you can then bring the backs of the hands together or the palms together. Don't worry though if it's better staying just with the arms wrapped around. It's doing exactly the same thing. So then from here, we're going to take a little bend in the knees, tuck the tailbone just slightly, so you've got that little posterior tilt in the pelvis. Lift the ribcage, lift the chest, little bend back, lifting the heart up towards the ceiling. Inhale, coming back to center, uncross the arms, right hand going behind you, elbow up towards the ceiling. Left hand going around to meet it, so you can always use a strap here and take hold of the strap, or you can hold on to your t-shirt. Whatever's best, but if you can reach the fingers, then holding onto the fingers. Keep that little bend in the knees, and we're going to hinge forward. So keep the elbow lifted. You might find you can't fold as far as you normally would. So even if you just come to halfway, hang out at halfway, that's cool. Or just folding as far as you want to. So try and have the weight forwards towards the toes. Keep lifting that elbow. Think about lengthening the spine. And then inhale, lengthen all the way back up. Releasing the hands. Give the shoulders a little wriggle. Fab. We'll do that on the other side. So arms out at shoulder height. Taking the left arm on top, wrap the arms round. Or the backs of the hands can come together so that left elbow is above the right elbow. or the palms together. So that little bend in the knees. Create that little posterior tilt in the pelvis. So the movement of our back bend is coming from the pelvis. And then we're lifting and lengthening up out of the lower body as we bend back, opening the heart up towards the ceiling. Inhale, coming back through center. Uncross the arms. You're going to take that left hand behind the back, right hand going round to meet it. Great. So again, you can always take hold of your t-shirt or use a strap, whatever you've got to hand. A scarf does a good job. Little bend in the knees still, and we're hinging forward. So keep that elbow lifted. Find where works best for you. So remember, we don't have to worry about being completely folded forward. You should feel it working in the backs of the legs. You should be trying to open through the chest. You can feel a good stretch in the arms. So in the tricep of the left arm and in the bicep of the right arm. And then lengthening all the way back up. Release the arms. Give everything a little wriggle. Fantastic. Then just stepping towards the front of your mat. Again, standing with your feet about hip distance apart. With your inhale, take the arms out and up. Exhale, little bend back, open the heart up towards the ceiling. Inhale, center. Exhale, folding forward over both legs. Release the hands down towards the mat. Bend the knees as much as you need to reach the mat. And then we're going to step back, downward facing dog. So feel free to give the heels a little walk in down dog. Shake the head and nod the head. Notice you've got dust all over your yoga mat. Great. Then we'll bring the weight forwards towards plank or pop the knees down. So elbows tucked into the sides of the body, drawing those elbows in, lower down onto your front. Untuck the toes. Inhale, coming up into cobra or baby cobra. So hips are rooted, shoulders down. Exhale and lower. Press into the hands, knees down on the mat. Sitting back towards ancestral worship. So sitting back towards the heels, hands stretched out in front of you, elbows lifted, forehead resting on the mat if that's comfortable. If this isn't good for you, you can always spin yourself around and lie on your back, hugging the knees in. Or if it's not comfortable on the neck, try having the forehead resting on the fists instead. So you're keeping the head a little higher. That can help as well if you feel a little dizzy, have any blood pressure problems or heart problems. And then just letting the body relax. Tuning in again to the breath. Breathing through the nose as best as you can. And just notice if the mind has wandered. See if you can come back to the breath just for this last few moments. Lovely. Then when you feel ready, walking the hands back up towards you, or if you're lying on your back, rocking yourself up. Fab. So thank you for joining me. Hope that was a nice little break from your desk. If you do have time, I'd really recommend going and maybe doing one of my pranayama videos or meditation videos. it's always good to take that little bit of time out of your day to tune into your body. But if that's all you have time for, then hopefully that will have done a good job to helping you feel better for the rest of your day. And hopefully I'll see you again here soon. Please do subscribe, like the video, leave me comments. I really do appreciate it. Om Shanti.